Good morning and welcome, everybody. Exciting to see you in the morning again. It's been a while. Welcome to my set for the full nasty. What was the full thing? Full nasty charity stream without a title, benefiting the Why did I make the same error I did last night? The Palestine Children's Relief Fund. Before we get started, I'd just like to say, if you would like to generously donate, you can use the command charity to bring up our donation link. And if you'd like to know more about our marathon that's going on all throughout today into the night, you can check out this tweet here. We've got a schedule commented right below it. You can check out all the cool and fun stuff that we're going to be doing today.
And 10-cent donation saying block 2, let's go. You're all wonderful and I'm happy to help out and support the cause.
Sorry, I had you muted for the intro. We missed. That was for Gopher. Thank you so much.
Whoops.
Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Let me get
Thank you
one
for
more
evening
thing.
out the number.
Thank you.
Making it a round number. That was bugging me a little.
Speaking of bugging me, you know what's bugging me? That we haven't started dating some hot monsters.
God damn, yeah, you're right.
Nice segue. Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us it did.
Who am I? For anyone who's been here before, I always play Oz, and that probably will never change. I love Oz so much. They're just kind of my mood.
I'm wondering if we should all just randomize our items.
That might be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard as fuck, hard tack. I am player 2. It's me, Spider. You have not seen me play Monster Prom or Camp, but I always play as Vicky. Because I love her.
She's cute.
She's really cute.
She's adorable. She's a little Frankenstein.
Little Frankie.
Love Frankenstein.
Give me the penguin mask. Yeah.
Fiona, you can go next.
I'm player 3. Gonna choose Demon, because of course I am. I am a parody of myself.
We're all parodies of ourselves at this point, I feel like.
Truly.
Yeah, you got the face.
You got the delicate business. All right. And I am Action Shakespeare.
Actually pictured in game.
Okay, you can't fit my whole name. I'm Shakes. That's what most people call me. I am an octopus with a hat. What more do you need to know?
It's all that matters. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different.
Fuck.
Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 2 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together.
How romantic.
And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer, possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester Hewlett-Packard, version 1.1. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, 20. A buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer, and who is profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person.
Alright. Besides finding love, what's your main goal at summer camp? To improve my understanding of living things, to strengthen my relationship with mascarpone, to level up as a person, to be left alone for once. Oh, jeez. To earn all the Monster Scout badges, or to be the very best at survival. These are all great goals for summer.
What are your goals, chat?
What are your goals for this summer, chat?
What's your hot girl summer gonna be like?
Yeah. I'm gonna learn how not to die.
Okay.
I'm gonna level up as a person.
The best, the best, the best, the best, the best, the best.
Oh, were you watching that recently too?
No, it just lives rent-free in my brain.
Alright, fair enough.
What's mascarpone?
Mascarpone is a kind of cheese. You'd probably be most familiar with it from tiramisu.
It's like a dessert cheese that you put on cakes. It's pretty tasty.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mellower cream cheese.
Yeah.
And I, like any good Pokemon master, want to earn all the Monster Scout badges.
I have no clue how we're doing the voice work for these. Should we just pick characters we would like to voice, or should we
Take them as they come, I think.
just take them as they come? Alright.
No way! I'm the Wilderness Survival Master. B is just some noob!
I mean, you're right.
I'll show you, asshole. I'm gonna prove I'm 10 times the wilderness survivalist that you'll ever be.
Please, proof.
See you at camp, loser. I'm gonna outlive you so hard that nobody will ever suspect that I grew up totally sheltered and have no real practical skills whatsoever.
I love Damien.
Not that anybody already thinks that. Shut up.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You too, huh, Spider? What stats are you hoping to level up this summer?
The really good ones.
I'd like to increase my intuitive listening stats, my emotional HP, and my armored defense against rabid beavers. Also my height, if that's even possible. It'd be nice to be able to reach the top of most shoe closets.
Height is a choice.
I'm only concerned with two stats. The total hours I've spent watching Cake Boss, and the amount of friends I have to watch Cake Boss with me.
Oh, I love this dude already. You can't do this to me, I'm the Cake Boss.
On that note, Spider, you want to watch Cake Boss with the rest of us on the way to camp?
Sure.
I'll be the skeleton. I love mascarpone. I didn't know you were also such an aficionado, Fiona. Admittedly, I'm unclear on how going out in the wilderness to camp is going to strengthen your bond with a semi-unusual cheese. But I'm up for the task if you are. We shall embrace and enrich our relationships with mascarpone together. Oh boy.
Who wants to scream?
You're gonna earn all the badges too? That's awesome! We can motivate each other!
Oh.
I've made it my sworn duty to have the best summer ever while we're at camp, and getting every last Monster Scout badge is integral to that.
We have 17 hours ahead of us. I don't know if we can break our voice like that this early.
The next badge on my list is to earn is the Strengthen a Friendship on the Bus to Camp badge.
Hey.
Wait, I just had an idea. Shakes, let's sit together until we earn the badge.
Okay. Can I
This
sit in your
plan is
lap? I'm
going
a little small.
really well so far. Sure thing, you can sit in my lap.
Yay.
I'm very large.
I'll pet you. You look very squishy.
Yeah.
We had only 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
So, are we locked into this now?
Not necessarily, no. You just start with some points on their
bonus.
route, and
Okay.
you can leave their route and pursue other people, but
Shakes, you are my rival for this blue girl's affections.
I might let you have her. Not gonna lie.
We'll see, because I'm a little into the person I paired with, too. That day at the Camp Dome, you're doing some classic Battle Royale. Lots of fun and murder.
Yeah.
You've cornered another player who begs you to spare her life. You decide to spare her, but you still shoot an arrow in her spleen. Little known fact, people store excess charm in there. She starts bleeding charm, so you take +2 charm and drink it. It refreshes you and makes your skin clearer.
yay!
Little guys I love the little guys on Oz's body. That
They're
are
so
cheering
good.
him on.
Love the little megaphone one up here.
It was good. So for people who aren't familiar with it, probably not too many, but for people who aren't familiar with it, Monster Camp and Monster Prom play... Oh wait, I'm supposed to be reading narrator, never mind.
Yeah.
Later, you stop by the Dome to look for a can of Pringles you left there, but you accidentally get drafted into the Dome Battle Royale that happens every Tuesday.
Whoops.
Not again.
The rules are simple. Join a team of 3, lock the door to the Dome, fight to the death!
Huh.
400 warriors will have entered the Camp Dome today. Only 3 will leave alive. Hopefully
math
you'll be
doesn't
one of
check
those
out.
3, and hopefully you'll find your Pringles.
There's actually only 399, but 400 sounds more impressive.
I just want my sour cream and onion.
Someone's solo cute.
Yes, murder baby, eat my ass.
Well, not yet.
The first date, please.
Please, let me buy you dinner first.
Luckily for you, you managed to get Damien and Aravi as your teammates. They're killing it, literally. These two really seem to thrive in extreme violence.
And stay down! God, fuck yes, I haven't killed 2 guys with the same crossbow bolt in a while. The trick is to line it up just right and aim for the eye socket. So sick.
Man, kinda unimaginative if you ask me. I just kill the entire team by eating them alive. Just me, a fork, and my fucking fists.
What a trooper.
Corporate wants you to tell the difference between these 2 images.
I see no difference.
OMG, I went through such an eating people alive phase. Did you know that a normal human can survive someone eating their face, but they'll die if you eat their brain?
Damien, did you just call this my no-scope crossbow double kill headshot unimaginative? Are you kidding me? I'm carrying this team. We're only in the diamond skill tier because of my Battle Rage Massacre at the start of the game. That was a 12 kill streak.
Bullshit! I've gotten way more kills than you, and mine were way sicker! I lit my chainsaw on fire, Rami! You should be taking notes!
Rose, calm down. Just look at it this way. You're both way better murderers than B. They haven't even gotten 1 kill this whole game.
Hex, don't look at me.
Lol. It's true, you haven't killed any enemies yet. You thought you killed 1 person, but then you realized that you just lulled them to sleep with your gentle, non-lethal punches. You can't look like a pacifist in front of these 2 adorable psychopaths. Impress your friends with your raddest technique for indiscriminate murder.
Okay, Tobacco use is one of the leading causes of death in our modern society, so beat the shit out of your enemies with cigarettes. In the words of Theodore Roosevelt, speak softly and tie an angry badger and 5 loaded guns to the end of a big stick. I want to try the cigarettes.
You remember
It's
your
so
third grade
smart.
You remember your 3rd grade teacher telling you that smoking even a single cigarette will kill you 100% of the time. You throw a few packs of smokes at a nearby team. One of the enemies picks up a cigarette. Huh, that's weird. Free cigarettes. Smoke them if you got them. The team smokes the cigarettes and leaves. Very confused.
That was brutal! Metal as fuck, B. You're finally pulling your weight.
Yes. What the hell? This is a battle royale. That wasn't a lethal attack, B. That was just a weird gift that you gave some strangers.
Nah, Robbie, you're not seeing the big picture here. B just destroyed those motherfuckers and they're never gonna see it coming. Now that B has got them hooked, years from now their pulmonary capacity will be drastically reduced. They'll get breathing diseases, yellow teeth, sore throats. And even if they don't die, they'll spend loads of cash on their nicotine addictions. It's almost more mean than just killing them.
Holy
Spider.
motherfucking shit! That's genius! B just mildly ruined their lives! Mildly ruining people's lives is my thing! Back off, B!
Fight me, Hex. Okay, I still don't really get it, but Damien and Hex are the most lethal people I know, so I'll take their word for it. Thanks, B.
Guys, I have something really important to say, so I need everyone to shut the shit up and listen to me. We are the best team ever!
Yay! Hell yeah! Now let's use our excellent teamwork and mutual respect to murder everyone in this dome!
You have a great day with your friends. Damien works his chainsaw, Aravi busts out her medieval flail, and you give tons of people nicotine additions with your cigarette attack. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
We're having such a great time.
So, I'm realizing, should we switch off who's the narrator depending on whose turn it is?
Oh,
Because
sure.
I'm gonna hang out.
Should we narrate?
Maybe we
our
should
own
narrate.
turns? I know.
Yeah, we can either narrate our own turns or we can switch depending on who is in the group. Like if you're not voicing whoever's in the current anyone
Yeah,
in the current
I
cutscene, you could be the narrator.
I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is, the narrator tends to be the first person to appear, so I think
Oh.
having the player be the narrator is...
Okay, yeah, we can do
makes
that.
sense.
Alright.
I mean, what better place to level up than in the woods, am I right?
You're so right.
While you're hiking through the woods, you accidentally step on a pile of leaves covering a massive hole. It was a trap! An evil goblin hunter, is it a goblin who hunts or someone who hunts goblins? You'll never know, appears. They were the one who put the trap in there. This is it, you're done. You get ready to embrace death, but the goblin hunter only set the trap to get someone to help them do their math homework. They'll only let you leave if you help them. You don't have any other option here. It's a bit boring, but you actually learn some useful calculus. You gain +2 smarts. You're hoping to run into your gal Aravi, but so far she hasn't been any of the places you'd expect. The mines, the dungeons, the forest. You heard Camp Spooky was doing an arts and crafts pop-up session, so you go over to pass the time, and are shocked to find Aravi already there. Yes! Yes! This slump-molded earthenware masterpiece will be one of my finest works yet!
Oh, hello there, Spider. Welcome to my purgatory of boredom and suffering.
You mean your craftatory of postdom and creating?
No, I mean what I said the first time.
In that case, can we make no complaining our next rule of compromise? Because you're harshing my pottery buzz.
You see what I have to put up with? Hex gets super into any random activity they see on TV and immediately wants to go try it out. They watched a documentary on Mesopotamia, and all they took away from it was pot, and immediately threw themselves into this obnoxious new hobby. They've been leaving little curse-shaped clay prints all over my nice adventuring gear.
Which you've been wearing because I graciously agreed to accompany you on quests, just like you graciously indulge in my hobbies too. See, that's how this give and take works.
Well, I want to give you a punch in the face and take all this clay away from you so we can do something less boring. You think watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least a painting is a picture of something.
Why can't you let yourself enjoy my newfound love of pottery? Pots are beautiful.
The only time I ever care about pots is when I can smash them and get rupees.
That may be the only circumstance in which Aravi cares about pots, but one circumstance is better than no circumstance, and you know just how to use it.
Tell me how.
Guilt trap. Ask Aravi to make pots to give back to the poor old man whose hundreds of pots she has broken over the last several months. Fuck guilt. Aravi should make her own pots, then break those to get rupees. Infinite money!
Oh wow, Spider, you're some kind of adventuring genius. Why did I never think of that?
Maybe because that's definitely not how that works?
Psh, ye have little faith. You'll be eating your words on a Cheeto M&M bagel sandwich.
I do love those.
When I come out of this situation with unlimited money.
You and Aravi sit and begin making a pot together. Ghost style at the pottery wheel. That's super romantic.
I'm going to dive into an entire chamber full of rubies and swim through them.
They have a lot of sharp edges.
Or at least it would be if Aravi were slightly less fixated on the prospect of infinite money. But you guys are still getting to touch each other and stuff, so whatever. You and Aravi finished crafting your first pot. It's not terrible. It's not perfect. Some of those flaws could be hid with the proper glaze.
No glaze, just smash!
Aravi smashes her pot before even taking it off the wheel, and yet... Holy shit, how are there rubies in there? Did you put them in when I wasn't watching?
Nope. It's like you've never been on an adventure before, Hex. Smash pots, get rubies.
I'm amazed. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll watch me make the shit out of, and subsequently break the shit out of a whole bunch of rupee-spawning pots.
Aravi goes into a pottery-making frenzy. Her eyes gleam as she throws pot after pot, both throwing a pot on the wheel and then throwing a pot at the wall, rupees raining. You know, given the cost of materials, she actually isn't making a huge profit with this strategy. But, even as fast as she's going, her pottery technique is actually improving? Like, the lip of that last pot was much more even than the one before, and the thickness is getting more consistent. In the timeless, eternal words of the ancient Mesopotamians, hella lit fam, eat. Hex has a great time getting to review Aravi's pottery skills. Aravi has a great time getting rupees. And you have a great time getting +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Yay!
Fiona.
Spooky manor. That damn haunted manor. You find a bunch of ghosts playing craps. You're terrible at gambling, but that's never stopped you before. You face off against the craps champion, slam all of your chips on the table, and cry out, "I bet my immortal soul!" Everyone gasps, and then someone says, "Dude, chill, we're just like playing to have fun. No one's even betting real money." Oh, you're not used to such low-stakes betting around camp. Honestly, it's a relief. You bet +2 boldness against the champion instead, and you win!
Oh, Fiona, I didn't see you there. I was too busy enjoying the sensory pleasures of this charmingly haunted house. Excuse me. I mean, look at that antique blood-stained bathtub. It's absolutely iconic. The lighting in here is perfect for my selfies. My timeline would be incomplete without this aesthetic.
I love this guy.
Hot damn. This adorable Reaper wants to take some pics. You ask Milo if they want to take a selfie with you, like one of their French girls.
Please.
I'm happy to oblige. Here, let's start with some foreplay. Get naked in the tub with me and just pick a filter that's mutually flattering.
Monster Prom just does not pull any punches immediately.
Oh god.
Somebody's...
It's Jerry!
I say B gets this.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Hey, did someone say foreplay? If so, I'm going to murder you with this big knife. Oh, and I'm Jerry, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Bold of you to assume that I can be killed. And what do you have against foreplay? Looking someone can really be an absolute rainbow of flavors, you know.
Mila! Oh, it's not foreplay specifically. I just have to kill anyone who's doing sexy stuff in this mansion. It's my thing. And not to judge, but it kind of looks like you two are doing sexy stuff.
Sexy stuff? Do you mean sexy like a blooming daisy is sexy? Or sexy like that feeling when you start up an old car for the first time in a while and it kicks into life?
Sexy Daisy.
Wait, no, sexy like neither of those? Sexy like sex, like having sex. That kind of sexy. Sex, sexy. Penetration sex.
Noun.
How is penetration sexier than gently running your fingertips along the makeup brushes that your lover uses? So basic.
Hey, stop it! Sex is sex, we all know that. Virginity is real and penetration is wrong, and that's why murders stab horny teens.
Okay, Boomer.
You definitely don't want to die, but you're way too horny to miss out with the sex opportunity with Milo. And Jerry is ruining the moment.
God
That's
damn it,
when the
Jerry.
That's when the inherent horniness of the situation hits you. You can get intimate with Milo right in front of Jerry without him knowing about it. You whisper your idea to Milo.
I love it, obviously. The taboo is so on trend, but how do we do it? Cozy up under a fashionable poncho? Start a private Discord server? Or something even bolder?
Your whole life has been building to this moment. Figure out how to get intimate with Milo right under the nose of Jerry, the knife-wielding sex murderer.
Oh my god.
I mean...
I just want to ask, since you said you hadn't really played this game or Monster Prom before, do you want a short rundown on how to approach choices, or do you just want to have fun with it?
Short, sure.
So, each choice you get is tied to a stat, and basically, a lot of the time you're choosing between which of the two stats is higher. At certain points later in the game, you would need to hit like a certain stat threshold, but for the most part it's basically whichever one's higher, so regardless of what route you're on, the stats tied to the choices will change for every interaction, including like stats you don't really like have a requirement to up. So basically you just look at the choices and you try to figure out which stat it's associated with to pick which one is more likely to be.
In Morse code sounds like smarts.
It could be.
Knowing
Sometimes
Morse
this
code.
game surprises you, but that sounds fair.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue what hire two body doubles to fuck in another room is.
I'd say creativity.
Creativity, maybe?
Creativity or possibly boldness.
Yeah. It sounds like if the top one is smarts, it might be your best choice for success.
I was right. You and Milo both apologize to Jerry. Clarify that you're just here together on a totally platonic haunted house visit.
Oh, good. Well, in that case, enjoy your time in this spooky mansion. But before I go, I think everyone probably wants to hear my opinions on teens.
Oh, that's not good. Jerry's defo monologuing, giving you and Milo the perfect chance to sext. You both start subtly tapping all over each other's bodies, flawlessly communicating in Morse code.
The teens, they're just so horny now. Back when I was a teen, we had to date for 12 to 15 years before we could express ourselves sexually.
Are we all in
Milo
our
taps
20s?
out. I'm going to fave all of your sluttiest selfies at 3 a.m. tonight.
Oh, God. But now kids are just buried in their phones. And did you know the phones can do porn now? Anytime you see a teen on their phone, they could be watching porn.
Damn, really?
A porn.
You respond to Milo by tapping, "Oh baby, smash my subscribe button. Hit that bell so you'll be notified the next time I post."
Ooh.
If you know what I
Fan
mean.
of myself.
Ooh.
Goodness.
And I'm worried that authentic emotional intimacy is being replaced by these weird, inhuman likes and subs and parasocial relationships. Maybe that's why I murder.
Jerry goes on for a while, but you're too turned on by the erotic tapping to listen to his bullshit. Eventually, you climax sexually.
Sexually?
Well, clearly nothing sexual has happened
Sexually.
here, so I'll be on my way. Toodaloo, innocent teens.
And
You
we're
leveled
in our
up your
20s.
cryptography skills and got to gently tap all over Milo, and you gained +2 charm and +1 boldness. Congrats, babe.
Oh boy, sweet.
Oh
Also,
boy!
Wow.
we're not
Look at my
teens.
creativity.
I'm here to have some sex.
Can't wait to have a night of passionate love. Okay, I'm gonna go to Scout HQ because I'm trying to earn my badges. I gotta start here.
Yeah!
That day, all the scouts make a braid chain as a team building exercise. You learn all sorts of new ways to braid hair. Oh, right. But the person braid.
I think there's
But
a
the-
problem with that.
No, it's
But
fine.
the person braiding your hair accidentally ties an infinity knot into your head. There's no way to untie it. You can see into infinity. But right before Coach gives you the worst haircut of your life, you see how all your friends will die. It's useful in helping you eliminate David Davidson, the doomed deer person, from your romantic prospects.
Oh.
You also watch every Marvel movie that will ever be released. You get +2 creativity from witnessing so many plot twists. No, I don't. What plot
That is
twists?
a lot of
You-
movies to
you
only
gain
get
plus-
+2 creativity.
You gain +2 creativity from thinking up better plot twists than the ones that you see.
Damn, sure do.
I could take
You walk into a-
Calculester. Does anybody want to be Tony the Tiger?
I'll be Tony the Tiger.
Awesome.
You walk into what you thought was going to be a class on optimal summer smooching, but that was just wishful thinking. It's actually just another of Coach's safety lectures. So, as I was saying, a summer camp is an extremely dangerous place. Take this camp, for example. Just in the past week, the canoes in the lake turned out to be crocodiles, the camp nurse exploded, and the cafeteria accidentally served constantly firing shotguns for lunch.
You're welcome.
Don't take all the credit, you bell pepper. Those alligators were mine, and you only blew up most in retaliation for me dislocating your shoulder while arm wrestling.
Wait, that was all you two? You're working together to destroy this camp?
Us working together? Gross!
Yeah, we never work together. Our collective reign of terror is really more of a happy accident.
But your underlying assumption is correct, friend coach. According to my analyses, Damien and Dahlia are responsible for approximately 102% of fatalities at Camp Spooky. This percentage includes people who were killed elsewhere and then brought to camp for aesthetic reasons.
102%? That's almost as high as the amount of percent you're supposed to give in sports. Damien, Dahlia, you two are a crisis.
Wow, Calculester, way to go. Snitches get stitches, you know.
I am unlikely to be receiving any stitches, friend Damien, both because I have no flesh to stitch and because I am not a snitch. I am merely providing accurate safety data.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not here to punish you for all the people you've slaughtered. This is a safe space for talking about safety.
So we're not in trouble?
Of course you're in trouble, but it's not me you should be worried about. It's yourselves. It looks like the biggest threat to your safety is yourselves.
Gasp.
So, I love being a danger to myself and others.
But think about it, Damien. If you die as a result of a stupid thing you did, no one else will ever again be able to die as a result of a stupid thing you did.
Oh shit, you're right. Thanks, Cal. You're a real lifesaver when it comes to helping me take lives.
That was not my intention. I simply cannot resist a logical syllogism. If there is a god, I hope she can forgive me for what I have done.
Good shit. Good shit, Calculester. I like your hat, too. There's no time for moral hand-wringing, Calculester. We've got to buckle down and brainstorm a way for Dahlia and Damien to survive their own violent stupidity. Alright. These two need to learn some responsibility. Give them each an egg to take care so they can truly learn to take care of themselves. Or transform them both into the most boring and safe creatures in nature. Accountants! What is... Creativity is clearly my go-to.
Yeah.
Somehow I
Definitely.
managed that. That's wild how high that stat started.
Damn, yeah, 10.
I don't know if either of these are creative options though.
I'm not sure, honestly.
You need some creativity to be able to transform somebody.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that is.
I feel like it
smart
would
or
be
creative
smart
thing.
or creative. I don't know about the top one though.
I'm gonna give them the egg.
Oh.
Oh, that was charm.
Aw.
Indeed, I have been keeping several farm fresh eggs in my refrigerated compartment, just in case some of our friends needed to learn responsibility. Here they are.
What the fuck are we supposed to do with these?
Oh, I know! Eat them raw! Protein will make our muscles bigger and thus better able to defend themselves from our muscles.
No, Dahlia, you must not eat these eggs. You must parrot them.
Eat the eggs.
Dahlia, eat the
Oh
eggs.
no! No, you're not tricking me into parenting a stupid egg. I've never even fucked one chicken. That
Damien.
egg is not my son.
You are not the father.
You coward! I, Dahlia Aquino, do not fear responsibility. I will parent this egg with an iron fist of love. I need to do
In
a
her
better
enthusiasm.
voice.
In her enthusiasm, Dahlia's iron fist of love sort of completely crushes the egg she's holding.
Did I do a good job?
No.
Ugh, I hate failure. What do I do now?
Don't look at me. My egg seems to have been stabbed 11 times.
That's not your egg, friend Damien. That is fellow camper Greg, the unusually quiet banshee.
Oh, my bad. You can see how I got confused though, right?
I absolutely cannot. This endeavor has been an unqualified failure. Engaging sadness module.
Seeing calculus or sad makes you sad. Damien tries to cheer you up by stabbing you 11 times. It does not work. You lose -2 boldness, -1 fun.
Slurp.
Ow.
Let's trade places.
Everybody choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Oh, who clicked?
Oh,
Who clicked?
Wasn't
Well,
me.
we gotta do random, I guess.
Maybe random. Yeah, so that's how this works.
oh, just I thought it was going to
Last.
give us a thing of objects.
No.
No.
I'm dumb,
come
I'm
up with
sorry.
one
It's
yourself.
okay, it's okay.
The die is cast.
Well, it looks
Just
like you're
the
going again.
reverse order of last time.
Yay!
Blum, bum.
I'm gonna go to the spooky manor.
Yay!
Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
this little guy. That day, you find a mirror in the haunted manor, but instead of showing your reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself. That's what I see all the time. Evil you says, you will never surmount to your insecurities. Look at how perfect I am, and look at how flawed you are. Nobody will ever love you. Counterpoint, many of your perceived flaws are totally fabricated by greedy companies looking to make a profit by promising to fix things you literally cannot control. As soon as you say that, evil you shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice, you gain +2 boldness because you're amazing just the way you are.
Nice. We've done it.
You're minding your own business, smelling people. When Dahlia grabs you and drags you to the lakeshore, oh, that would be the mess.
Here you are, Shakes. Once more, I need your help achieving the best summer ever. Critique my rock skipping technique.
Okay. Dahlia skips a rock straight upwards and disappears into space. Moments later, you notice a faint glimmer in the sky. It's not Dahlia's rock, or the satellite Dahlia's rock destroyed. It's a meteor. It crashes into the woods on the far side of the lake, turning them into a giant bonfire.
Yes! Ultimate campfire! Quick, tell me some campfire stories, but very loudly!
Okay. You're about to tell her what about the horny summer campers who finally blinked when you're distracted by a glowing figure approaching you across the lake. Greetings, says the figure in a warm, booming voice. It is I, Galor, Herald of Summer.
Alor, It is an honor to meet you. Can you critique my rock stamping technique?
Say yes. I am here on a much more important errand, says the spirit. Your passion for achieving the ideal summer has moved me. I have a quest for you. I have grown weak as of late due to lack of worship. The heralds of the other seasons mock me and drain my power. I need you to...
Destroy them. I will do it, noble Hotman.
I was going to say talk to them and ask them to stop being such jerks, but honestly, that sounds great if you're up to it. The first herald you must defeat is Vern, Herald of Spring. He's in Florida. Good luck.
I make my own luck out of blood. Blood!
Moments later, you're face to face with Vern. It turns out traveling to Florida is easy. You just mix a can of Bud Light with cough syrup and you're there. Florida's more like a state of mind. What's up, bros? Says Vern, while shotgunning a hard seltzer and thinking about boobs. Here to defeat me on behalf of that nerd Calor?
Yes, and also to get tan. A good tan is critical for the best summer ever.
Ha, says Vern, doing 3 kickstands at once with the grace of his divine might. Suck my Easter eggs, losers. No one can defeat me, he says. I'm gonna live forever. Spring break! Woo! You'll see about that. It so happens that you know the perfect technique for defeating the Herald of Spring. I mean, that spring is just the lame up attack for summer. Allergies! Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Says Vern, visibly nervous. No way! A little pollen is enough to destroy the mighty spring.
Oh yeah? Then how about a lot of pollen? Eat this 50-pound bag of pollen I carry around for exercise/sex reasons.
No, I don't want to eat it, cries Vern. I only eat microwave burritos and pussy. He lets out a tremendous sneeze.
Take that! And this!
Dahlia whips out an enormous bag of shrimp and peanuts and starts stuffing them down her throat. He screams, stop that! Shrimp and peanuts don't have anything to do with spring.
Ha ha ha! Spring shrimp! Spring shrimp! Spring shrimp! Shrimp season! Die!
It turns out Vern actually is extremely allergic to shrimp. Or maybe it's the peanuts, or the bees, or the
Hi.
gallon jug of black fluid labeled Vern poison. Whatever the cause, Vern fucking dies like a loser, and he dances on his stunner shades.
Yes! Yes! Summer is victorious! Also, I have quite a few shrimp left over. Do you want to have a shrimp party?
Hell yes, shrimp party! You dunk them in the Vern poison. It's harmless to you and actually quite delicious. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Oh, I'm so
Your
creative and powerful.
creativity is so high.
The most incredible creativity of all of us.
I believe it's Fiona's turn.
It is.
It is.
I think I'm gonna go to
Take a drink.
You want to go swimming, but it seems like the god of the lake is in a bit of a mood today. It demands an offering before you can get in the water. The only thing you have to give is your favorite yo-yo, which you were playing with on the way here. The god of the lake accepts your humble gift, and it's actually kind of relieved you didn't leave something boring like a dead fish or the soul of a mortal. So in addition to gaining access to the lake, the god blesses you with +2 fun. Yay!
Got the balance going.
You're hanging out later with Milo on the shore, helping them find a way to tastefully photograph all the dead animals Scott keeps proudly bringing you when...
Who wants to be
Who?
Scott?
Whoa, do
Whoa.
you guys hear that music? It's like a golden shower on my eardrums.
Scott,
Just
no.
the voice I gave Damien. Whoa, do you guys hear that music? It's like a golden shower on my eardrums. I don't know why, but I really want to find the source of that music, even if I have to drown to do it. In fact, especially if I have to drown.
Oh no, I know what this is.
You all see a siren sitting in the middle of the lake, riffing and harmonizing with itself, and generally being even more of a show-off than an X Factor contestant. Nice reference
Nice
from
reference. Yeah.
from mid-2000s. Whoa, I think the music is coming from that pretty singing water hottie on that rock over there. Hey, pretty singing water hottie. I like your music. Thanks, shouts the hottie on the rocks. You should follow my SoundCloud. Or, just swim out to my rock and possibly drown in the process. Hey, why not both?
No, Scott, that's a siren. The music may sound nice now, but if you follow that SoundCloud, it'll be tacitly endorsing all their extremely problematic opinions. Don't you see? It'll drag your reputation down to the depths.
Oh, come on, Milo. How can someone with such a pretty voice have bad opinions?
You don't believe me? Fine. Here's one of the siren's tweets. World needs to be more breathtaking. Literally, we should take breath away from non-underwater creatures. If you can't breathe underwater, maybe you just don't deserve to breathe. Hashtag just being real.
Sorry, I usually only hear the first 7 words anyone reads to me, and the first 5 sounded great. Speaking of sounding great, hey Siren, do you have any more songs? Sure, shouts the Siren. Here's one I like to call, Let's Kill the Ones with No Gills. Why don't you come here to hear it? It'll be fun, and I'm totally not drowning your pathetic non-underwater ass. Yay!
Man,
Wow.
I love Arlong Park.
You speak with such confidence. Following you is starting to sound like an even better idea.
Please, Scott, I follow you on Instagram. If you get canceled, I'm not far behind. Stop this madness or I'll be forced to block you.
No, you can't stand to see such strife. You've got to convince Scott to follow something else instead of this problematic siren. I feel like this is fun.
Go get him.
Yeah.
And fun is my worst stat. So...
Follow your dreams feels like creativity.
That sounds like charm, actually.
It might
Yeah.
be charm. Oh,
No,
nope,
never mind, I'm
spider
dumb.
wins.
Follow my dreams? You mean like the one where I'm naked and have a big sports test?
Yes, that
No,
exact
says
dream.
the siren. The shared universal dream of exterminating all the non-underwater people.
No, neither of those things. What have you always wanted in your life, Scott? What do you want to be more than anything else?
A good boy.
Oh.
Oh.
No, it's something you aren't already.
Oh.
Have a good
Oh,
time, people.
a tree!
A tree!
A tree! How about something that isn't physically impossible / done?
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh no. Okay, I'm starting to worry that you're just making mouth sounds, not actually thinking of what you.
I want to be an astronomer.
Yeah.
You do?
Yup.
Okay, I can work with that. Yes, Scott, let's help you reach for the stars.
Wait, screams the siren. You haven't heard my latest song. Slurs are bad, except this one I will sing in this song.
No.
But it's fortunately too late. Scott is already fully committed to following his dreams. With Milo's help, you teach him everything he needs to know to get his start in the astronomy biz. Including when it's okay to eat your telescope, never, how many stars there are, more than 12, and whether it's okay to call stars space camp. Sure, why not? By the time you're done, Scott's forgotten all about the siren song and you've learned some valuable facts about astronomy. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
Nice.
It's my turn. I'm gonna go to the Camp Dome.
Time to kill.
Today at the Camp Dome, the game is Charades Extreme. It's just regular charades, but apparently they love to stick extreme onto any classic game. It's your turn, and you get 3rd times the charm. 3rd is easy to convey just by using your fingers. But charm is harder. To get your team to guess it right, you act as if you were more charming than you really are. You manage to do that, gain +2 charm by playing that role, and bring your team to victory. Hooray! Woo! Later, you're playing Duck Duck Stab with Aravi and Hex. You're traded from blood loss, so technically you're winning.
Oh god.
I don't. I could take him.
Okay,
I
sure.
would just do the same voice I did for Scott.
Hey, you! Purple hair, freckles, purple hair / freckles / Sundar energy person.
It's Morty, the hypersexualized minotaur from Camp Rival Camp. You can't help but notice that Morty's thighs look like two greased up Thanksgiving turkeys cuddling in a hot oven.
You're clearly the strongest person in this dome, and I'm clearly the sexiest. So I'm challenging you to a non-sexual duel. I have to specify non-sexual now, because for some reason, people keep trying to fuck me when I duel them.
Hell yes! Duel accepted. I've got a poison lasso I've been saving for a bovine-type enemy. Saddle up, Hex.
Yeah, duel, adventure, whatevs. This guy smells like beef, so I'm in. But only if we can get beef-flavored fruit roll-ups later.
Wait, what the fuck? This duel is 2 versus 1? Totally unfair! I thought you were cool, but it turns out you're a big friggin' cheater.
No. Spider is just a bystander. Trust me, she's just here for the erotic thrill of watching me vanquish you.
No, not Spider. I'm talking about that green fart on your shoulder.
I love the fucking hearts cut out of your pants.
Homemade assless chaps.
It's so good. Hex? Dear gods, that's hilarious. Don't get me wrong, Hex is, like, sort of funny sometimes, but they're a curse. It's not 2 versus 1, dude. They're a freaking nerf.
Yeah, honestly, that's pretty accurate. For example, I just cursed Aravi to be allergic to walnuts for the next 3 years. See?
Oh, so now you're saying that you have to be nerfed to duel me? Can you even see how thick my neck is? I'm not gonna stand for this humiliation. I'm only gonna duel you if I have a curse too, because I'm a big man and an even bigger bull.
Ugh. Dude, you were the one that asked for this duel, but I'm gonna level up my mid-range combat skills, so whatever. Fine, let's get you a curse.
Ooh, you know who has great curse potential, Aravi? Spider! She's always following you around and doing shenanigans, just like me.
And she is pretty good at cursing, not gonna lie. Sure, let's try it. Worst case scenario, they'll suck at it and it'll be funny.
You climb up on Morty's ripped shoulders as he's preparing to fight Aravi. Quick, curse Morty so Aravi can beat his annoying juicy ass. Developer's note: this event is about being a curse, so be ready for some really cursed options that may make you reconsider the trigger warning filter on settings. Hashtag sorry not sorry. Oh. Curse Morty with some cursed images, and no images are more cursed than ALF porn. Threatened to poop on Marty's back.
Ah.
I've elf porn. I think I know what these are.
I mean, how can I not?
Yes,
You're
that
gonna
was
poop
bonus.
on my back? Don't do it! My back is where I keep 40% of my muscle mass.
You insist that you're going to poop on Morty's back.
I double dog dare you not to poop on my back. Ha! Beat that curse.
You realize that this is very silly and juvenile, but you are doing a pretty great job of distracting Morty. Did Spider just threaten to poop on Morty's back? It kind of makes sense. If you're riding on someone's shoulders, they're incredibly vulnerable to a poop attack.
God.
I can't believe I have to say this, but Spider, please don't poop on anyone's back. That's disgusting.
Yeah, clutch point, TBH. As much as I love feeding on Aravi's disgust, it's bad for my cholesterol. Can you try cursing Morty a different way, please? Morty is terrified of your poop attack, but you don't want to gross out Hex and Aravi. Wait, you've got it. You lean down and whisper into Morty's ear that one day, maybe tomorrow, maybe when he's sleeping, maybe in years, when he's lowered his guard, maybe on his wedding day, maybe when he's eating some ice cream, you're going to take poop on his back.
Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking scared right now. My balls are literally jiggling in terror.
Morty is utterly scarred by your poop threat. So scarred that he can't focus, and Aravi easily defeats him in the duel. Frustratingly, he looks pretty hot getting vanquished.
Wow, that was easy. I leveled up and didn't even need to burn a green potion. Guess I should say thanks, Spider. You make a pretty good curse.
Yeah, not half bad. What did you do to him, my fellow shoulder curse? You tell them that it's a secret between you and Morty's back. For your successful lying and threatening, you gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
All right.
Poop on your back.
There's
Someday.
no-
Please.
Mm. I'm gonna get more smart. Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do you and your friends get lost in them so often? Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books or something and gain +2 smarts.
Something.
Later, you meet up with Damien for your weekly knife fight in the woods. It's romantic, you keep telling yourself.
Alright, noob, you know the drill. Back to back, sprint 30 paces away before you throw. First person to lose a hand or cry uncle is a fucking piss baby. And go. Fuck! Ow! The stupid fucking tree root twisted my perfect princely ankle. Fuck the knife fight, let's chop down this bitch.
You're about to advise Damien that cutting down a tree with a kitchen knife would be impossible, but then the offending tree grows a face and speaks.
Oh, you there. Did I hear a sucker say something about being a prince?
Was me, maple fuck. Now, do you prefer to die via stabbing or forest fire?
Wait, you can't kill me. I was sent here by the squires of... Crap, where'd you say we were a prince of again?
I didn't say, but it's hell.
Right, of course. I was sent here by the squires of hell to let you know that you're the chosen one.
Oh, that's never happened before, but it makes perfect sense.
No.
Oh, glad you think so. Now your first mission as chosen one is to plunder a dungeon. It's called the Dungeon of Prison. You gotta survive 10 years on the inside.
Whoa, prison. Sounds metal as fuck. What will I get if I survive?
Roll if you're lucky.
God.
But here's the most important part. You gotta go undercover. While you're there, tell everyone your name is Mike the Magic Tree.
Damn, that's so clever. I'm obviously not a magic tree, which makes it the perfect disguise so no one will know I'm actually a demon chosen one from hell.
Exactly, and you can never let everyone know your true identity, okay? Not even if people try to trick you into blowing your cover by saying stuff like, Mike is a terrible person who's committed terrible crimes, or whatever. You got it?
The only thing you've got is the impression that Damien's getting scammed into doing prison time on this tree's behalf. You tell him so.
Wait, so I'm not going into a dungeon called prison. I'm just going to prison? Well, that fucking sucks. Why didn't you say something 12 seconds ago before I signed this waiver stating I'm definitely Mike the Magic Tree and let this officer handcuff me?
Sorry, kid. Nobody outscams old Mike. Let me know how that prison sentence goes. I'll be here catching up on my beauty sleep.
Stupid fucking tree. Well, B, do you at least have some advice on how to make a prison less bullshit until I can find a way to bust out?
Remember to label your toothbrush for cleaning and your toothbrush for shanking. Mixing them up would be unhygienic. When choosing which prison gang to join, always remember to ask if they include dental insurance. Oh. I'm...
Dental hygiene related.
I don't...
It's true.
I don't know which one to choose.
Think
I
know
mean-
what they are?
Correctly labeling your toothbrushes is important outside of prison just as it is inside.
Definitely.
That seems smart.
But so does asking about dental insurance.
That one seems bold.
You think so? Maybe.
The
Well,
other
my
one seems
boldness is
smart,
higher.
And both of them are high, so...
Well, I need some good dental insurance. Oh.
Never mind.
I
I'm
was
stupid.
correct. That was smart.
Maybe the other
I
is
think
bold.
the other one
More
was
creativity. Ah, you're probably right.
Shit, good call. I've heard lots of teeth get broken in prison for some reason, so a good dental plan is essential. Hey there, Officer Dog Dick. Do you have any info on the prison's various gangs I can peruse on the ride there?
The cop hands Damien some pamphlets. Most of them feature pics of heavily tattooed gang members doing team building activities and pottery.
Oh, looks like Flame Pincer Posse offers dental and vision coverage. But the Denim Eagle clan gets their gang meetings catered by Olive Park every Friday. Oh, damn. Check out Skullfucker Brotherhood's manifesto. Pledge now to receive tuition reimbursement, full healthcare coverage, and a free humiliating tattoo. All you need is your ID, your unflinching loyalty, and the scalp of one of those flame pincer posse dickwads. That's so much easier than the last gang I joined. Sold.
Damien is still getting excited about joining potential gangs while the cop drags him away. He's only gone for a few days before prison mysteriously burns down and he returns to summer camp. But in that time, he tells you he managed to join the Skullfucker Brotherhood and the Flame Princer posse and ended their turf war and brokered peace among them. Then he killed both gang leaders and stole their ribcages as trophies. Apparently his dads were really proud. Damien gains the gang resume building experience of a lifetime, and you gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Right?
Nobody
Nice.
click. Everybody choose a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Tom Hanks.
Taylor Swift.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Danny DeVito. DeVito. What? Who's that? Player orders decided based on which celebrity is the most likely to be a diehard fan of a much smaller celebrity in a very sincere and wholesome way. I win? Maybe.
I would say Weird
Start
Al
debating
is first.
Weird Al. Okay, Weird Al.
I
Yeah,
Like,
I would say Weird Al.
Okay.
Agree, yes.
First goes the spider.
So what else was Tom Hanks, Danny DeVito?
And
And-
Taylor Swift.
I think Danny DeVito, then Tom Hanks, then Taylor Swift.
That sounds about
Or-
right.
That's personally for me.
I agree.
Yeah.
Alright. First night at the campfire.
Yeehaw.
boy. Oh,
Mothman.
whoa. Okay.
Oh,
Whoa,
it's me.
sorry.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're first, yeah.
Oh, I want to sit next to
There's a
Mothman, but I also want to sit
Leonie's
next...
over there.
I want to sit next to Mothman.
Sit next to Mom.
Good evening, Spider. Are you here to engage in idle chit-chat with me? How is your health? The weather has been temperature. I heard that the politics have been mediocre lately and have many complex opinions. Great, now that the small talk is out of the way, can we get to the part where we exchange hot, steamy, world-rocking gossip?
Well, damn, Moss didn't need to make it sound like the intro to a porno, but sure, you're always down for a gossip quickie by the campfire. Choose a player to strike with your gossip skills. I could strike myself with them.
You can.
Yeah. I think they can potentially be beneficial or harmful, so you can
Mhm.
try to
Wanna-
boost yourself.
I want to hear the hot goss on Fiona. New unexpected ways of pleasuring oneself. A badass imaginary friend turned imaginary frenemy. The basic ideas for a rock opera of epic proportions. An unexpectedly improved hairstyle. I know which one I'm tempted to choose.
It's probably me too.
Do it.
Yeah.
Following the mysterious precepts of a very wise monk, forgetting how to use stairs, avoiding one's many, many suitors, building a basement, and forgetting
I
to
warned
build
you, bro.
I am protected.
Type in something you'd learn to do if you had a lot of free time, starting with a verb ending in ing.
What a delightful gossip, Spider. You never disappoint with your incredible rumors. Anyway, we should do this again sometime. Something, stay in touch. I am no longer interested in this conversation and don't have a good excuse to leave. Goodbye.
Spider.
Spider?
You okay?
Hello?
Hello?
There
Hello?
you are.
Okay, you spread your rumor like butter spreads on toast. And its warm, delicious goodness is eventually spread back to you. Hey, do you remember when Fiona disappeared for like the entire month of February and no one knew why? I've been told the whole story. Come closer and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, this may sound weird, but Fiona spent all of February trapped in her basement, and you might ask, how did that happen? Well, apparently there was one big reason for Fiona forgetting how to use stairs. During that whole month, and until she finally got out, Fiona avoided going insane by fencing. And what's more, she didn't come out with her hands empty. She got new, unexpected pleasure
Ugh.
from that whole experience. Wait until I tell everyone. This will change everyone's opinion of Fiona, and spending your free time in your basement too. From this day forward, Fiona is minus
no.
1 later. I feel like that would increase your fun, to be honest, but okay.
All right. Gonna go sit with Damien. Damien and Calculus are discussing something. You head over there on the off chance that it's about how desperately one of them wants to have sex with you.
Don't take it so personally, Cal. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying you're super dumb when it comes to surviving in the wild, and I can help.
I am not offended by your baseless and untrue observations. I am merely reminding you that I am a machine, and therefore not alive, and therefore I do not need survival skills.
Sure, you say that now, but what about when you get lost in the woods and have to eat your own arm to stop yourself from eating your own dick?
Even if I did need to eat, which I don't, my arm is not made of caloric squishy meat like yours. It would provide little nutritional value to anyone.
Shit, really? That's crazy. I guess that means you'd have to eat one of your legs, which is way less convenient, but it'd still get the job done.
I fear you are not grasping the real problem here.
Wait, I just remembered. My arms are made out of squishy meat and flesh, and I have 2 of them.
You only just now remembered that you have 2 arms?
Why don't I just give you one of my arms so you can eat it if you need to? Then we'll both be safe from starvation. Damien 1, nature, fuck you!
Friend Damien, I appreciate the insane gesture, but I assure you this is not at all necessary and actually quite traumatizing.
Too late, already got my pocket buzzsaw. Now do you prefer red meat or really red meat?
Oh. Well, it's clear Damien's trying to be a good friend. You'd probably be a really bad friend if you didn't stop him from cutting his arm off. He'd be losing so much tattoo space. The best way to do that would be to propose a different survival technique Cal could utilize, but what to suggest? When you're in the wild, always utilize power saving mode. Offer to let Calculester eat your arm instead.
Your arm's made out of shadows.
My arm is made out of
Whoa,
shadows.
You'd be willing to let Cal eat your own arm? That's so metal.
Yes, it is metal, and so totally illogical. Please do not cut off your arms. I do not even have a mouth to eat your limbs with.
That's a good point. Okay, B, what if you cut your arms off, and I cut my mouth off, and we give both to Cal?
Oh dear, oh dear. Every time I make an observation, my friends want to cut off more of their body parts. Is this a curse? Is this hell? In the chaos of Cal having an existential crisis and Damien waving a knife at his mouth, you take the initiative to hack off your arm with Damien's buzzsaw. You quickly faint from the blood loss. When you come to, you find Damien sweetly doctoring your wounds. Wow. Sweetly doctoring your wounds, which is almost enough to distract you from the blinding pain.
Oh, hey there, Sleepyhead. Listen, it was really badass of you to cut your arm off for Cal. Mad respect. Sadly, Cal rejected your thoughtful gift. He ran away to find a hospital or something. As if you can rely on hospitals in the cold, unforgiving landscape of nature. But don't worry, I reattached your arm so you can save it for someone more grateful. I might have sewn it on backwards though, my bad.
Oh, it's okay, Damien. Oh, you can't stay mad at that adorable sinister smirk. Besides, having a backwards arm is a small price to pay for Damien to like you. What a delightful little
I'm
face.
gonna go over here. You follow a trail of empty wine bottles leading to a log. Joy and Aravi are sitting there, acting like 2 people who have drank multiple bottles of wine.
No. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go with truth.
Yes. Okay. We're getting to the deep part of the night. I'm gonna need more wine for this. Have you seen my wine? Found it. Okay. Here's wine. What's like your biggest sexual fantasy?
Oh god.
Oh shit, Joy out here with the fun questions. I knew there was a reason I liked drinking with you, girl.
Okay, I'm gonna like whisper it in your ear, but you can't tell anyone, not even Hex.
He's too drunk to remember I can hear her thoughts. Wow, you do not even want to know how much orc blood is involved in Ravi's fantasies.
Whoa, whoa, oh my goddess, Aravi, you're such a freak.
Joy playfully shoves Aravi. Aravi shoves her back, and within minutes they're giggling tipsy piles on the dirt behind the log.
Wow. Okay, wow. Was everything always so spinny? Holy shit, when did we get on the ground?
Who knows? Oh fuck, it's my turn, isn't it? Oh man, I should pick Dare. I'm like psyched to do a Dare right now. Probably because I'm a freaking boss babe.
What? But I told you such a big secret. You totally owe me a good truth.
Shit, okay, wait. Shakes, that's you, right? What should I pick, truth or Dare?
Wait, isn't Joy the only one who gets to pick truth or dare since it's her turn?
Nah, that makes no sense. Like, Shakes is always the one choosing between two options and shit around here, right?
Yeah,
good
this
point.
is for sure definitely how truth or dare is always played. So which one should I pick, Shakes?
I want to see the dare.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm like so ready to do this dare. I'll do anything. Seriously, Shakes. Anything.
Ma'am?
Like, I'll even do a prank call. Oh my goddess, yes, let's do a fucking prank call.
Wow, Joy, just wow. You're so hardcore.
Oh, please. Prank calls aren't hardcore. Not unless you're gonna prank call a major deity or Guy Fieri or something.
Wait, yeah, let's do that. What if I prank called the goddess?
What? Oh my gods, we have to do that right now.
Joy draws a summoning circle in the dirt. It's a bit of a wonky circle, but she doesn't have the best motor control right now, and we aren't judging her for it. It never fails. You take a bath, and there's a call from a disciple. Hi, Joy. What are you doing up so late, girl? And who's your little green friend?
Hex, the summoning circle troubleshooting guy. Are you experiencing any static or difficulty connecting?
No?
Great! I think she's buying it, guys. This is so funny.
Hey goddess. I just had this, like, super important question.
Okay, what's up?
Is your refrigerator running?
What?
'Cause you better go catch it. Oh yeah, fucking burn.
Joy, I don't have a refrigerator. I'm a celestial being who doesn't need to eat. Are you feeling... But then Joy severs the summoning circles, presumably to get away from how funny that joke was.
Oh shit, holy shit, you guys, that was such a funny prank. We totally got her.
Yeah, we did. You were right, Joy. We are bad bitches.
Sorry.
Yeah, this has been like so much fun. Thanks, Shakes, for doing this with me.
No problem. This is truly an unforgettable caper. Until tomorrow, probably, when you wake up and realize you blacked out and don't remember much of this. But everyone knows wine night isn't about the memories. It's the feelings that matter most. And you have a lot of feelings for Joy.
Fiona.
Finally on the right path.
You and Milo are debating whether or not the human personification of apple pie would be an ENFP or an ISFJ.
God.
When Dahlia comes crashing into your conversation.
Milo! Fiona! I need your
Yeah.
help with something. Milo! Fiona!
Ugh, I don't want to be doing... I don't want to do helping right now. I had a stressful day reaping the soul of a sobbing child's beloved dog, and I totally broke a nail swiping left on the haters earlier.
But I have to go to this event that'll be filled with celebrities and aristocrats, and I have to spend an exorbitant amount of money on a useless trinket to present to the host!
Well, you've got me. Spending an exorbitant amount of money on a useless trinket to bring to a socialite event is sort of my specialty. Spill the tea, girl.
The king and queen of the fourth circle of hell just died in a mysterious acid breath-related incident. Their son, Acid Breath Aaron, is having his coronation ceremony next week.
Okay, seems legit.
Every demon who's any demon is gonna be there giving gifts to the young king. It's my big chance to impress a potential ally that I can one day brutally betray. But I don't really know what Murderous Boy King's like.
Have you thought about getting him a scented candle that smells like the spiritual concept of beige?
No! See, this is exactly why I came to you, Milo. I would never have thought of that in a million years!
Yeah, neither would any other sane person. Luckily, you know the perfect gift for the little regicidal maniac.
A rock!
Like a really cool rock.
Really cool rock!
Let's
This
go
one-
with music.
Oh, yes, how delightfully quaint. The best gift you could possibly give is a gift that comes from the heart.
So, like, I should give him a still-beating heart I pulled out of somebody's chest?
No. You should do the music thing that Fiona suggested, Obvi.
Ah, fine, but this had better work. Are you guys gonna help me write the song at least?
Of course we are, darling. Come on, Fiona. Let's compose a symphony so beautiful it will move both heaven and hell. Let's rock.
Hell, 300 years in the future, a tavern innkeeper is chatting amicably with one of her regulars while she pours him another mug of ale. And then, after all that, the bug-eyed creep left without even paying his tab. You really do meet all kinds when you run this little inn.
I want to date this demon. You said it. But I've met even crazier characters amidst my travels. I once spent an evening being regaled with tales of an old peddler from the Fourth Circle.
Really? I've always wanted to visit the Fourth Circle. Heard it's quite a prosperous place.
Indeed it is. And its prosperity can be traced all the way back to King Aaron the Artistic, who reigned 300 years ago. His kingship would probably have been remembered for his bloodthirstiness were it not for his legacy in creating the Fourth Circle's lovely national anthem. Let's see, I used to know the words. All hail Aaron, you won't be sharing your crown with your father anytime soon. Glory to Aaron, what else rhymes with Aaron? We'll keep caring for you the whole night through. The rest of the anthem is a 30-minute drum solo that usually ends with an impromptu decapitation.
Ah, I've got a drum set in the back and a dishwasher I've been meaning to fire anyway. Let's have a round in the house and sing all night. Meanwhile, in the present...
Clarin, Neosparin. What else rhymes with Aaron? I need at least like 12 more verses. This is so hard. Wait, I can just end the song with an instrumental break. Duh. Never mind. Art is easy again because I'm great at everything.
These lyrics are certainly something, Dahlia. I can say with full confidence that your gift will make a lasting impression.
Excellent. That is the best kind of impression.
Milo doesn't respond. They just laugh and give you a meaningful look. That prolonged eye contact with them sustains you for days afterwards. Swoon.
Bring out your flasks.
All right. So basically, you can play a minigame, or you can just pick one. I usually, yeah, you can totally play the minigame. I usually opt to pick one.
Oh wait, this is me. Oh well. Do you want to?
Oh, this is you. I'm so sorry. I forgot what order we were
It's
going
okay.
in.
I'm a generous little kitty. Take what you want.
Holy water. Something. I'm just gonna pick. I'm not gonna look at all of these. I'm just gonna pick the one that looks the nicest. This one's pretty.
It's just parts of Oz and glass.
Oh, there's bone hurting juice.
There's bone hurting juice.
Oh man.
You don't have bones!
I'm
You
gonna
hurt
eat
somebody
this.
else's bones.
I could hurt somebody else. I'm gonna take a pizza in a glass. Glass pizza. Pizza.
Why can't pizza be a drink? Well, it can. But beware, once you drink this pizza, you'll want nothing but pizza forever. Or at least the next couple days.
Yeah, that's already me.
Pizza.
Take a fucking sip, babes.
No, not the bone-hurting juice. What have you done? Now all your bones will hurt. It's right there in the bottle, you dum-dum.
Ugh.
I suppose that's what you get for drinking the bone hurting juice.
I've managed to distill the stats that make us who we are. The result is this stat smoothie. It's a huge, delicious boost.
This gamer.
Oh, Jesus!
Jesus!
Look at this gamer.
I'm sorry, I couldn't remember if it gave the bonus to everybody or not, and I wanted to see.
Bullshit. I just turned a spell of mine into a beverage because, well, I guess I was bored. The spell will change all your stats with the stats of a friend of yours. Oh no!
Oh, now we get into real
I can
Mario
either
Party
be
shit.
very good or very bad.
I can only imagine its drink version does exactly the same thing, but it also tastes like passion fruit. That's fun, right?
Oh,
Oh, you can choose.
you can just
choose.
steal B's ridiculous stats now.
I can just steal B's ridiculous stats now. Sure.
Ah, the real Mario Party.
This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Ciao!
What?
Let's
We're
trade
in place.
Everybody choose a color.
Purple.
Yellow?
Green.
Green? Oh, blue.
There's decided on which color would be the most concerning color for your tongue to suddenly be.
All of these would be concerning.
These
I
are all
feel.
bad. Yellow is indicative of actual health problems, though.
So is green, but I think so. Yeah, purple and blue could just be from like a thing. So yellow or green comes between.
I think
them.
yellow might be more worrying.
All right.
Green, you
Exactly.
might have had also a green
B
candy.
shakes, and then I just. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Got half an
Okay.
hour. Might
What
as
have
well
I
make
been
some
left
decisions.
with? Let's go have some fun. Before you can go to the lake, you decide that to make the most fun inflatable toy to float on that you possibly can. You combine many of your favorite fun things: ice cream, tabletop games, watching your enemies fail, ducks. The resulting amalgamation is certainly interesting, even if it doesn't exactly float on water. You decide to name your toy Dr. Frankenfun, or maybe you should name it Dr. Frankenfun's Monster. Just beholding the horror you've created gives you +2 fun. You spent the last 5 minutes following Damien around, hearing tales of his exciting exploits, but staring at his butt more than you're actually listening.
I'll be right back real quick.
And that's why I can never go back to Rome, and why I have beef with all the village people except for the cop, which is weird, because in real life I often punch cops. Oh, I should show you the badge he sent me after I sent him a video of me singing YMCA while burning down a series of YMCAs.
Oh no!
I can never find anything in my camp bag. My dad sent me with so much extra stuff I can't imagine I'd ever need while camping. I mean, a tent? A sleeping bag? A compass? When would I ever use any of that? Wait, what's this? It looks like a flashlight, but instead but instead of a light bulb, there's just a fleshy looking open mouth. My dad must have put this in here for me. But why?
Oh no, oh dear. You think that maybe while in the vase were packing Damien's equipment, they dropped some equipment of their own by complete accident.
Is it maybe utensil? It has a mouth. Maybe I'm supposed to use it to pre-chew my food before pouring it into my own mouth.
Nope. You can't traumatize Damien by telling him he found his dad's sex toy, but you need to think of a valid non-eating usage, and fast. Its mouth isn't for eating, it's for issuing words of comfort and encouragement. It's an emergency pocket friend. It's definitely a flashlight. Just a very weird flashlight, and nothing else. I think this top one might be charm, and it's the only stat that isn't the same as the rest of them.
If your stats are even, you
So
win
charming.
whichever one you pick.
It
Usually.
depends on how difficult the challenge is.
Yeah.
Ooh, a pocket friend. Of all the flashlight-shaped things a pocket can contain, a friend is one of the most badass. Friends are almost as metal as enemies.
Okay, what? Just 1 second. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Zero Aiden, for the raid. Let me get you a shout out real quick.
Hey.
Everyone on my side of things, please do be sure to check them out. And for all the lovely folks coming in, if you have not heard, this is a charity stream.
Yeah, we should check and see if anyone's donated. By the
No
way.
one has. I'm
The
looking.
number has not gone up yet.
So
I have
if
the
you
page open, and
So if you're
what is it?
interested in making a donation to the Palestine Children's Relief Fund, you can check that donation link there. And if you'd like more information about the marathons that we're going to be doing all day for this benefit, you can check that Twitter link that will have our schedule in there for all the fun things that we're going to be doing today.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! Woo! But thank you so much again. Damien presses some buttons on the fleshlight, and the mouth begins to move and vibrate.
I sure can't
Speak
imagine
up,
this.
friend. I can't hear you emotionally validating me.
Damien presses more buttons, and to your surprise, the friend does indeed begin to talk. But its vocabulary seems to be limited to, oh yes, it screeches.
Oh, I know what that means. Yes, you're happy my dad's gave you to me to be my new best friend while I'm away at camp.
Monster Camp has been going as Monster Camp does. It's been a hoot. How
It's
was
been
your
a
stream?
ride.
It's been a ride. It always is, though. That's the spot.
Yes, exactly. Camp
That's the
Spooky is
spot.
exactly the spot I'm meant to be in at this moment in time for some hardcore adventures.
Oh, Damien.
B.
B, you play this game on stream on a regular basis.
No, I don't. I'm bad at this game because voicing all these characters really kills you within 20 minutes, let me tell you, but
It does.
harder.
You got it. You did it.
You're right, my new friend. Life does get harder and harder as we go along, doesn't it? Wow, you really do offer some pretty metal wisdom.
The sound of Boo Paul's hit song Cover Ghoul fills the air. It's Damien's ringtone. He answers on speakerphone since his hands are busy with his new friend. Hello, sweetie devil, says the King of Hell. We were just wondering how things were going at Camp Spooky.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Things are going great. B and I just discovered this dope-ass friend you sent me to keep me company in case I burned all my other friends to ashes.
friend? Asked the other King of Hell. We packed some spiked castanets in case you need to have a music duel, but I hardly call those suitable companions.
No, the friend with flesh-colored mouth who lives in the flashlight.
Oh my, oh dear, says the other King of Hell. So that's where that went. I assumed one of the magma pterodactyls swallowed it whole, but this is so much worse.
Why?
Well, your new friend gets homesick, so the best thing to do is wrap him up, put him in the bottom of your suitcase, and never touch him again.
Okay, dads, whatever you say. I'm just glad I got to meet him at all. It's better to have loved and lost.
Ah, yes, loved. Well, we have to go. A new wave of YouTube commenters just arrived, and we have to make sure they're punished appropriately. We love you!
Huh, that was strange. But true friendship sometimes means binding your friend and shoving them into the bottom of a suitcase. I guess we have to support each other now, B.
Oh, lucky you. Let's just hope you're a better friend than a fuckable silicone tube. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Oh,
You're
boy.
me to say that.
I'm gonna go to the Thunderdome.
Yes! Yes!
That day at the Camp Dome, you play the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava. With a twist, the floor is actually lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking in the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Shakes, your hair looks great.
Your what?
What?
This is the second time people have commented about your hair, Shakes.
It is great.
It's tentacles.
It
just like-
does! You get +2 charm from a nice compliment. Shortly thereafter, your pizza senses go wild. They lead you to a nearby clearing where a lot of construction seems to be going on, and a lot of maniacal laughter.
Ah, okay.
My
Okay.
pizza's here. You there? Do you have the cheap, delicious, poor people food I seek?
Yep, I got your extra spicy buffalo pizza right here, Mr. Papas. That'll be $19.99.
Ah, the sweet, greasy allure of pizza. I'm disgustingly wealthy, as you might have guessed, and normally my vast array of ill-gotten funds gives me richer cravings.
Cool story, dude. You got $19.99?
I'm not done monologuing. Don't you know it's impolite to interrupt an evil, wealthy man when he's mid-speech? Ugh. As I was saying, normally I eat much finer food, but pizza is a delicacy known to the rich and poor alike. I crave it with the nostalgia of my youth. My first job was at a pizza parlor in a shopping mall, you know. I slaved my way up to the top by convincing my fabulously wealthy father to buy out the chain. Those years were the best years of my life. They ignited my passion for malls and pizza and taking advantage of consumers. I'm going to turn the world into a shopping mall. Kids today don't seem to value malls, but fuck kids. I'm going to build a mall on everything they love just to see the horror on their sniveling youthful faces. So what do you think of that gloomy-looking teenage pizza delivery girl?
I think your total is $19.99.
Fine, kids today don't appreciate a good shopping mall or a good evil soliloquy. Here's your money and I expect exact change.
This is a $10,000 bill.
Yes, and what of it? Are you jealous that billionaires like me have access to such elite currency? I bet you never have even seen such wealth in one single bill.
I definitely haven't. I also don't have enough change for this. Don't you have like a 20 or something?
Absolutely not! How dare you even suggest I keep such paltry funds on hand? If you can't make change for my bill, then I am clearly entitled to keep the pizza.
That's not how that.
Shut up! I could buy and sell you, little girl. I suggest hand over my money and that pizza before I build a mall at your feet right now.
That's a super weird threat, but you're sure the evil CEO is going to make good on it. There's gotta be a way to make it so that the pizza girl can give him change for a $10,000 bill. Mess with the country's economy to devalue the currency to the point that a pizza costs around $10,000. Hug the CEO. While some say a hug is priceless, you know a hug is really worth $9,985.01.
Ooh,
I feel like that one
That
is
seems charm.
that's probably charm, yeah.
charm,
Yeah, that's
possibly
probably charm.
bold.
But is the top
The other
one
seems like
smart?
smarts.
I'm gonna try this.
Yeah.
Oh, great plan. All you need to do is figure out how inflation works. Shouldn't be too hard, right? According to the internet, the most reliable source of information, inflation is caused by countries overprinting paper money. To the print shop. The print shop is owned and run by an old man named Richard. He seems a little too pleased to enact your crazy plan. You know, says Richard, we should print even more money. Then we'd be rich even when the economy overinflates and society goes down in flames.
Richard.
I guess.
But wait, I'd lose a lot of money using that much paper. How about this? Let's print one bill that's worth $1 trillion. That sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Wait, I have an even better idea. Let's make the bill valued at $1,019.99. I'm kind of craving a pizza now that a pizza delivery goes here.
God.
Okay, whatever. Let's just do this.
A few minutes later, Richard has your $1,019.99 bill. Problem solved, you think?
Wait, this isn't $1,019.99 bill. It's $1,019 Richard bill plus 99 dicks.
What? What the hell's a dick? Wait, okay, you know what a dick is, but like a dick with a capital D? What's wrong with it? Asked Richard. I wanted to name the bill after myself, and calling the Sons dicks is an homage to my son, Richard Jr.
Okay, but like, we need it in dollars. Can't you just do it Shakes' way?
Oh no, trust me, Shakes' plan was dumb. It devalued the dollar, making $1 trillion pretty cheap in the end. Also, it was super illegal. This is a better plan. All we need to do now is jump through the countless legal hoops to make Richards a legal currency.
Forget this. This has been a giant waste of time. I'm out.
I wonder if you can date the pizza girl if you succeed.
The pizza
end.
girl leaves. Clearly, this old man is a few dicks short of a full Richard.
Oh.
You know what I mean. Now all you're left with is useless bill and -2 fun and marksmanship. I'm
Oh,
not
no.
fun at all.
Oh,
Oh.
but you're very creative.
Extremely creative.
Let's decide to get your tarot cards read while you're in the haunted manor. The wicked old lady who offers you the service said it'd be fun. First card she flips over shows a photorealistic drawing of you flying on a hang glider directly into power lines. Is that good, you ask the psychic? She wordlessly puts her cards away and vanishes into the darkness. It's probably fine. You gain +2 boldness and a fun new phobia. Shortly after, you're helping Joy and Milo exorcise an evil spirit from the haunted manor. Okay, Milo, Fiona, I need your help making sure this binding circle doesn't break. Otherwise, the spirit could escape and terrorize humanity forever.
Yes, of course, darling. And we'd never let that happen. If the haunted manor becomes possessed by a malevolent spirit, horrible things would happen. For example, I can't post that lovely selfie I took by the entrance with the caption #blessed. It would be in such poor taste.
It's nice to have such selfless friends. However, just as Joy is starting to say the dread summoning chant, you're interrupted by a ringing doorbell. So, I've got a large pepperoni pizza for you three, or you four, I guess. You 3.5. What's with a dude in the middle of the pentagram?
A pizza? I never ordered a pizza. I hate delivery food with a passion.
Yeah, it's definitely not for me either. Vegans don't eat pepperoni pizza. And we're also in the middle of something very important. And if you were in my concentration, Nah, dudes, I'm sure this pizza's for you. I've got the address right here, clear as day. Mysterious, dilapidated, haunted manor in the heart of the woods. How on earth did you find this place with such vague instructions? I searched far and wide because I'm motivated by one thing and one thing only. Tip money, which I'll be needing you to give me before I can leave.
But it's not our pizza. Be gone, darling, before I leave an incredibly scathing Yelp review.
No can do. Can't go to work without money for the pizza. You're stuck with me until one of you pennies up.
Oh, that face. That's good.
Right.
Fuck. No wonder your friends accuse you of being annoying when you refuse to leave them alone. This sucks! This girl won't leave anytime soon, and her presence is fucking with Joy's concentration on the exorcism. How can you convince her that this is definitely not your pizza? Okay. This sounds like smarts. I have no idea what this is, but I was right. Well, that's ridiculous. It's a pizza, Fiona. There's no way it has a...
Please, darling. Everyone has a Facebook profile left over from 2012, even if they don't want to admit it. Here's the pizzas. Oh, this is actually quite interesting. It appears that the pizza's likes include tailgating and going to children's birthday parties. It's also interested in feminism, Italian cinema, and is in a polyamorous relationship with a box of garlic knots.
What? No way! Oh my goddess, it even has a photo album of its cruise from Sicily to New York! Wait, read its most recent post. Today I have achieved my dream. Someone finally purchased me for consumption.
I can't wait to meet the one who's going to eat me. This is my life's purpose, to appease someone with my delicious cheesy goodness.
Do not weep for me, my friends. I have lived I've lived a full life and I have no regrets. Onward into the great beyond. That's actually kind of heartwarming. Also, the pizza's order is tagged in the post. Apparently, he's an itinerant hobgoblin who loves haunted houses, delivery pizza, and competitive knitting.
You know, I often find that we forget that everyone and everything has much more to them if you take the time to learn about them. We should all take time to learn more about each other and consider that every person and pizza is living a rich inner life, one that we must cherish and.
Before Milo can finish, you all hear a toilet flush, and a hobgoblin you've never seen before walks out of the bathroom and sees you all talking. Oh, cool, he says. My pizza's here. Here's your money, keep the change. Sick. Bye. Hobgoblin opens the pizza box and eats the whole thing in just a few bites. He nods at you and walks off, presumably to continue his knitting practice. Well, okay then. This moment feels less beautiful now.
Well, life is like that, isn't it? One man's soul-touching moment is another man's lunch. Or something. I don't know. I'm uninterested now that there's nothing heartwarming happening. Let's just finish this exorcism.
And you do! You're all briefly touched by the pizza's purpose, but now that cheesy shit is over, you can get back to boinking your friends and earning +2 fun and +1 charm.
I'm gonna go into the woods. That day, you go on a hiking trip with a bunch of random campers. You live some weird adventures and share personal stories and secrets. You don't know their names and they don't seem to have their own character models, but they reveal to you that they're part of a different game, a survival resource managing one. It turns out that they cannot perceive your character model. You go to the same camp, yet you're part of different games. This is deeply strange and makes you reflect so much about your own existence that you gain +2 smarts out of it. They apparently gain +10 berries and +2 stamina, whatever that means. You stumble upon a Ravi, surrounded by an odd-looking group, an orc with a lute strung across his back, an elf with his bow, a haggard dwarven cleric, and some other cliches. Also odd is that Aravi is repeatedly hitting herself in the head. It takes you a moment to realize that she's calling for Hex to come out.
There you are! Where did you disappear to?
Sorry, I was in your rib cage, seeing if I could use it to cut strips of crepe paper into confetti, and then I got lost in your kidneys.
Okay, whatever, look. I gathered this group of valiant heroes, each with their own skill set, quirky personality, and dark backstory.
Oh, why?
What do you mean, why? You asked me to. You said organize a party. Obviously, I never liked you more than I did in that moment. When I realized you were finally taking an interest in the things I enjoy, and that you're getting excited to raid a dungeon.
Raid a dungeon? No, Aravi, when I said party, I meant party. Like with pizza and confetti and music and drinks and games. Can't you just have normal fun without needing to go to dark maze-like dungeons and kill monsters? Gosh.
I feel like we will never truly understand each other.
You are so one-note, Aravi, just like the rest of your trophy friends.
I was really trying to bond. I mean, we're already bonded in that you're a curse and that's attached itself to me, but I mean the spiritual kind.
Oh, you just gotta stand on her back. He's already doing it. Ravi seems genuinely disappointed. And you can't have that. Time to turn this party into a party so the Hex will be happy and Aravi will be also happy. In a moment of genius, he realized exactly what party member would make the perfect party goer. Ned the Necromancer. Did you know he doubles as a powerful baker? If he can raise the dead, he can surely raise a cake. A bard. Always a bard.
Oh, that's a great call.
It is? Asked the bard, wrinkling his nose in adorably modest confusion. Why?
Are you kidding? Look at your stats! Your charisma is through the roof, and many of your skills revolve around music playing. From my limited understanding of normal social gatherings, that's party central.
Ah, says the bard, a twinkle in his eye. But it's all a matter of perspective. All classes have skills that, when used correctly, are perfect for both adventuring and partying. They do? Yes, of course. That's why it's called a party.
I don't think that's right.
Sure it is. Just think. Leaf is a druid, so she knows exactly how to identify and use all the best herbs, if you catch my drift. And if you don't see the party applications of Layla the Rogue's use rope skill, then I don't even want to go to your kind of party. And then, of course, there's always Travis the Party Warlock. He's a warlock. who's good at parties. Huh. Who would have guessed?
Wow, I never realized how much crossover there really is between adventuring parties and celebratory event parties.
This game is scandalizing, Gopher.
I'm so sorry, Gopher. I guess the lesson here is that, Bard, I'd love you to help organize this event, but I'd love everyone else to help too.
The bard happily agrees, and the entire party gets to work throwing, well, a party. The decorations are lavish, and the crowd of fun-loving adventurers immense, neither of which are things we have the budget to show, but trust me, it's totally sick, okay?
Thanks for helping me throw this lavishly decorated and immense crowded party, Spider. You really helped me and Hex compromise, and have a great night.
You're so glad to be a part of Arabi's great night that you immediately gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Trade
Wowie.
places!
Everybody choose a fictional character. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Barry B. Benson.
I'm not gonna pick a One Piece character. Bumbo.
Yamiko Reedman.
Player order is decided based on which fictional character is least likely to know how to pitch a tent correctly.
Barry B. Benson, Scooby-Doo, Bumbo, and Yomiko Reedman.
Oh,
I don't.
these are all some
I feel
pretty
like
incompetent
Yomiko
people in
has at
some
least
ways.
read how to pitch a tent, which might put her
Yeah.
above everyone else.
Yeah.
Does making your own tent count as pitching a tent?
Does it?
Because
Probably
surely she
more
could
than
make
what
a tent
Barry
very
can
easily.
handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think of all of those, she's probably the most qualified.
Barry can probably pitch a tent. He traveled across the hive for a day.
But he's tiny,
He can
He
pitch
is
a
He
beast
can create a tiny tent.
I guess.
So it comes down to
Yeah.
between Scooby-Doo and a Bumbo.
Bumbos are
think
pretty
Bu-
incompetent.
Yeah, I think Bumbo, Scooby-Doo, Barry B. Benson, Yumiko Reedman.
Bumbo, Scooby-Doo, Barry B. Benson, Yomiko.
Might go a little
Yeehaw.
overtime on this one, but it's okay.
We're just about to finish, at least.
I
I'm
mean, we've still got
We're
the
gonna-
night.
Yeah, but this is the last round before the night, at least. The night is pretty quick.
That day in Monster Scouts, you will learn how to build scarecrows. That's vaguely nature-related, right? You decide to take it a step further, though. You add a magical crystal you found in a cave last month to your scarecrow and turn it into a sentient being. The scarecrow is very grateful to have been made alive. You take your new friend out for a soda and have a very pleasant afternoon. Then you're forced to disassemble him so the next group of scouts can use the materials. Your scarecrow begs you not to relinquish your gift of life, but you're a dedicated Monster Scout first. The scouts appreciate your dedication to the organization. You're awarded +2 creativity. You spent the last few hours teaming up with Aravi on a side quest. You're covered in blood, exhausted, and 2 HP points away from death. But if you can find just one more lost chicken and return it to the village forever, you'll get 20 rupees, bitch! You spot that last chicken hanging out on the farmer's roof. You hop up there, catch that rooster, and dunk that bird down into the chicken pen. Side quest complete! Dang, that was like Santana feat Rob Thomas levels of smooth. Pretty sick cocker doing Spider. I forgot to do Hex's voice there, but okay.
Hex, don't say that word. They're chickens, okay? Or call them cuckoos if you want to use accurate in-game terminology. Hex is right, though. That was awesome, Spider. I can tell you took my advice about leveling up your agility. It's paying off. I really like when we spend time together. It's such a shame that you're off meta now.
Off meta? That's weird. You're fully aware that you're a PC in a video game, so you thought that you were very meta. You ask Aravi what she means.
Oh, well, the truth is, I'm not really into casual relationships. I exclusively do hardcore competitive long-term dating. When I date somebody, I give it my all. So, obviously, if you're a competitive dater, you have to read all the patch notes. It's critical info for optimizing my partner selection. I can't fuck up my kiss/date ratio. And, this is sorta awkward, but have you looked at the buffs and nerfs in the latest patch? Some of your stats were reworked. Listen, I'm just gonna say it. Spider, they nerfed you super bad, and now dating you is totally off meta. Strategically, you're a D-tier partner.
Rip.
Aw, don't feel too bad, Spider. Maybe some filthy casuals will date you as a joke. You
Oh.
pull up the latest patch notes on your phone and scroll through some pro forums. Aravi is totally right! Dating you is as off-meta as using a Master Ball and a Zubat.
Damn.
First off, since romantic picnics are on the rise this summer, partners who are allergic to bees, or just super scared of them, have been nerfed. You're both. Also, 2 new maps just got added. Food truck and trendy Instagram donut shop. They're both way too small for your special move to be effective. And lastly, super horny type players no longer get a charm buff against tsundere types. Fuck, you were relying on that score bonus. Whoa, I take back what I said. With those stats, you'd have to be a fucking idiot to date Spider.
Damn.
Yeah, it really sucks that this patch nerfed you so hard. I was starting to think that we were pretty compatible teammates, you know?
Shit, you have a huge crush on Aravi, and this dumb competitive dating meta is Kuko blocking you. Your objective is clear. Convince Aravi that you're a good pick for competitive long-term dating, despite the current meta. But how? How, Spider? Get a hardcore dating pro to write a comprehensive online guide, how to date an unexpected off-meta strategy to boost your win rate. The current meta favors tank players because it requires tons of HP and favors defensive stats. Use forbidden magics to become an actual tank.
I think I know
Comprehensive
what each of
online
these stats
guide.
are. Yep. I think the other
Genius!
one was
Robbie
creativity.
will totally date you if there's a thorough strategy guide detailing your strengths, weaknesses, and what maps you play best on. And you know just who should write it. Jerlo Love Pants 81, the #1 professional dater in the competitive league right now. You use your master hacker skills to track down Jerlo Love Pants 81, dive through the front window of their house, and insist they write a strategy guide about dating you. Spider, before this conversation, I would have said that you were the absolute worst possible partner for competitive long-term dating in the current meta. However, I am moved by how romantic of a gesture this is. But no, don't you see? It'd take the greatest love professional of all time to write a guide on how to date you. Fine, I'll do it! This guide shall go down in hardcore dating history! After hours of rigorous testing to determine your emotional maturity, secret fetishes, and tongue girth, Jerlo Love Pants 81 comes with an insanely efficient strategy to date you. Spider is widely underrated within competitive dating. Most guys will tell you that her extremely sweaty body and unending horniness are weaknesses. But skilled daters will see these are strengths. Spider releases a high amount of pheromones through her horny sweat, which is great for inducing libido.
What is
Lastly,
happening?
don't underestimate the element of surprise. Since so few people date Spider, you'll get a surprise attack bonus on any double date matches. Jerlo Love Pants 81 it publishes the guide. Yes! Arabi follows the meta super closely, so she should see it. You're just praying she doesn't have #SpiderStrat muted.
Hey, Spider. I wanted to apologize for what I said the other day. You know, when I said you're a terrible option for long-term hardcore dating. To be honest, I'm pretty intrigued by some of the off-meta strategies I've been hearing about lately. Feels so taboo, you know? I'm wondering if dating you could be an unexpected shortcut to a higher competitive ranking, which is basically the highest compliment I could give a potential romantic partner.
Robbie spends the whole afternoon practicing competitive dating formations with you. She gives you a few tips on your form, and you gain +3 boldness. Hot! So that happened.
What have we done here? That day at the Camp Dome, you all do thumb wars. That means the campers are waging war against the Thumb Warriors, the supernaturally buff thumb monsters from Camp Thumb.
Whoa.
Surprisingly terrifying. Some say that your team sicking a pack of rabid mountain lions on the competitors is cheating, but you prefer the term strategic. You gain +2 charm. Later, you're enjoying the sunset alongside Milo, eating delicious artisan sandwiches and listening to music together. It's not often that Camp Spooky is so enjoyable.
It's downright pleasant. Oh, Fiona, isn't this nice? We truly are #blessed to be able to sit back and enjoy life's sensual pleasures so deeply and without stress. I often find that people spend their time rushing from one task to the next, never taking the time to stop and smell the Pont Levique.
I need to make an announcement real fast.
Yeah.
Utada Hikaru just came out as non-binary.
Oh, cool.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Which is such a waste. I mean, life is a bit like this sandwich. No, stay with me. I'm going somewhere good with this.
Milo begins slowly building themselves a new sandwich, staring at its starry eyed like it's going to reveal the secrets of the universe.
Now, the bread of this sandwich is a bit like the essential tasks of life. They are important, sure. Without bread, you wouldn't have a sandwich, just a pile of veggies and meats. However, the meat, or vegetarian alternative, live your best life, of the sandwich is like your soul. It's the most important part of your life. And the toppings, the cheese, the portobello mushrooms, the garlic aioli, these are life's sensual pleasures. They complement the soul, and the sandwich would be woefully bland without them. And a sandwich as beautiful and unique as this doesn't deserve to be eaten in just a few bites. You need to savor it, enjoy it, maybe throw a pic of it in your story for clout. Look, what I'm saying is, I wish we could forget about setting goals and living by them all the time. Whatever happened to just letting life happen and immersing yourself in it? Oh, wow, okay, you've got to try this sandwich, Fiona. Not only is it an amazing metaphor for my constant pursuit of sensual pleasures, but it's delicious as hell.
Holy shit, the sandwich is incredible. But you're pretty sure you can impress Milo with something better than a Reuben. It's clear they love life's sensual pleasures, but what pleasure would they love most of all? Mindful meditation, it's like curating the cheese of the soul, or eating
You know
ass.
what you must pick. You know what you must pick.
I am in this to win. I will win dating.
Your boldness is high enough, I'm sure of it. Or charm.
Or is it fun though?
It might be fun.
I feel like mindful meditation might be creativity.
It seems pretty safe.
Eating ass.
Eating ass isn't smarts.
Yeah,
My fun is so bad.
Yeah, that is the biggest gamble. While a mindful meditation would be any stat that's decent. Up to you, though. Live your truth.
Charm, it could be boldness. If it's boldness, I get it either way. If it's charm, I lose mindful meditation. If it's fun, I lose with eating ass.
Eating ass is a big risk. Like
Okay.
in real life.
It's
Mathematically,
always worth it.
it's... Nope.
Oh.
Right, you are. Eating ass truly is one of life's most exquisite, sensual pleasures. But everyone knows that. Appreciating analingus on its own doesn't make you an aesthete. The real challenge is finding the perfect wine to pair with the ass you're eating.
Yeah.
My go-to choice is a raspberry merlot, strong and fruity enough to cleanse the palate without disrupting the ass's naturally pungent flavor. Yes, this is the true test of any ass-eating aficionado. What say you, Fiona? As a thought experiment, what wine would you pair with my ass?
Hey, before you.
And you actually get to talk about eating Milo's ass with someone other than your mother. Too bad you don't know jack shit about wine. You spew some bullshit about Chardonnay.
Oh, of course. The Chardonnay's green-skinned grape is a fine compliment for my lily-skinned behind. I'll order some now. What brand do you prefer?
Who gives a damn? You click on the wine with the fastest delivery, and through the magic of Amazon Prime, Milo is holding the package before you can say "fuck Jeff Bezos."
Fuck Jeff Bezos.
Fuck Jeff Bezos.
Oh, the wine's already here.
I'm not familiar with this seller, but I do love to try new things. Cheers, my dear. Oh, ick. This wine, kind of tastes like ass. Which I understand was sort of the theme of our conversation, so I see your train of thought. But pairing an ass-flavored wine with literal ass seems a bit redundant. What a shame. I was actually craving a boot of ass with that, what with all our flirtation and intimacy. But this ass-flavored wine is enough ass for today, I think. I need a glass of water.
Should have gone with my heart instead of letting you fucking peer
did.
pressure me.
We didn't do anything.
You chose as.
Put your
You
faith
peer
in what you
pressured
most
me.
believe in. 2 words, 1
Eating
family.
ass.
Alright, I'm gonna go here. A day in the haunted manor, you accidentally stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway. The
Oh, hey,
cultists
Shakespeare's
are
in the
wearing...
background.
Yeah! Huh, hey, look! The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes. You stand over a bloodied body and chanting. You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer in your hand. The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words, "New recruits get healthcare benefits with same-day sign-up." What? Sold! You gain a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers spontaneous +2 baldness growths. Cool. You're wandering through the woods, hoping to meet some slutty pine cones? When you see Damien! Thank God.
Hey, dumbass! Come here, check out my fucking trap.
Okay. He's crouched down on the ground and seems to be petting the dirt.
Ah, I see.
Actually, kind of psyched you're here. I know that you do that cute thing where you're super dumb sometimes, so I'll explain. You know about wildfires, right? And by wildfires, obviously I mean fires that run wild in the forest. The ones I've been trying to catch all summer? Well, I'm about to catch one. Using this awesome hole in the ground that I covered with leaves and shit. So next time a wildfire runs over here, it'll fall in the hole, boom, and then I'll train that wildfire to be my pet, and we'll have an unbreakable bond for life.
Damien, how are you such a genius?
God, I can't fucking wait. That wildfire is gonna look like such a noob when it falls in. Ha! Now come on, hide in this tiny bush with me until the wildfire runs by.
Okay. You take one look at the bush. It's super small. Hiding in there with Damien is going to require some real close quarters. You thirstily follow right behind him. And surprising no one, you both step on Damien's trap and fall into the hole.
Whoa, fuck yeah! My trap is so good that it even tricked me, its own creator. That's pretty fucking metal, hole.
God damn it. Damien pats the wall of the hole with pride. He's adorable.
Oh my god, wait! This hole was going to trap a wildfire, and we just fell into this. Wait, holy shit, are we trapped in this hole?
Damien,
No choice but to make out.
I made this trap myself, so obviously there's a 0% chance that anyone can escape it. There's literally no point in even trying to get out. Fuck! I'm just gonna state the obvious. We're definitely gonna fucking die in this hole. Are you listening to me, B? We will die here.
okay.
At this point, we just gotta accept the truth and try to adjust to our new lives in this hole. I'm officially making this corner of the hole our bedroom.
It says
Our
bathroom.
I
bathroom.
read bathroom. I read bedroom. Bathroom.
I wish. Wow. Damien is definitely committed to your new whole lifestyle. It would be rude not to follow suit. Quick, adjust to your new living situation to make the best of it. Attract the morbid interest of mass media to cover your tragedy. Maybe they can throw you some free pizza. So this hole is different from your normal life? Aren't we all trapped in a hole called society? The best you can do is give the hole a cool name, like Fuckberg.
Berg.
Ugh.
Fuckberg for life.
This is either smart or creative, I think. Oh, but what is the social media?
That'd probably be charm.
Maybe.
I feel like that's smarts or charm.
It sounds like this might be my better bet then. So bold.
Oh.
Whoa, I never thought about it like that. Yeah, we are trapped in the hole of society. And now we're a hole inside that hole. That's so deep.
In a way, you separated yourself from society.
And I always wanted to rename society Fuckberg, but apparently you can only rename the society if you're the vice president. So I officially declare myself the vice president of this hole, and I officially declare this hole to be known as Fuckberg, baby.
You and Damien go to work starting the new Society of Fuckberg. Along with being the vice president, Damien declares himself chief of ass and secretary of infrastructure. You both work hard to institute a constitution of rights for Fucksburg's citizens, who, as well as an official calendar of
mean,
national
you.
holidays.
Damien.
It's just me, I guess. It's just us.
You and Damien.
How romantic. A town of two. You're really looking forward to March 3rd, which is Fuckberg's official make sweet hot love to the other person in the whole day. A few days later, some reporters show up to cover the heartbreaking tragedy of two hot young adults trapped in a big hole.
You reporters have big juicy asses in your head instead of brains. You're the ones trapped in a hole. We're free down here in Fuckburg. Fuckburg forever.
Hell yeah. The reporters leave. Later, you're watching the news on the TV you built from whole wall and scraps. You're the engineering chief of Fuckburg, which obviously gives you engineering powers. Maria here with Channel 9 News, Fuckburg, the new hole-based society where hot young adults are going to escape the bleakness of modern life. Is Fuckburg just another fad? Or is it the place to be for this upcoming pre-winter holiday break traveler's season? Coming up, learn how to cook a pizza with your feet.
Holy shit, V. You're the most metal press secretary that Fuckburg has ever had. We're gonna have a bunch of rich yuppies coming here before you know it.
Oh no, Firefest.
Let's Airbnb those yuppies till they're fucking broke. Fuckburg forever.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
You and Damien rent out the bathroom corner of Fuckburg on Airbnb. Damien's right, loaded hipsters are paying through the nose to stay in Fuckburg. Along with the floods of tourists, Fuckburg receives several requests for citizenship from different corporations and real estate moguls, along with hefty bribes. At first you're confused, but Damien explains that, as chief of finance, he made Fuckburg into a very effective tax haven for corporations. After a few days of milking tourists and protecting businesses from paying fair taxes, you and Damien have far more money than God, because God doesn't even have a bank account. Eventually, one of the Airbnb guests get tired of falling into the hole, so they throw a rope down into Fuckburg. You and Damien climb out of the hole with all of your cash, and Damien burns up the rope, trapping everyone inside Fuckburg forever.
B, no matter what happens between us, we'll always have Fuckburg. Here's looking at you, kid.
Aww. You leave Fuckburg with loads of cash and beautiful memories of your day together with Damien. In this game, that's worth +3 fun. Fuckburg forever.
Fuckburg
We've
forever.
reached- Fuckburg forever. We've reached like B's like yearly quota of saying fuck.
Yeah,
in
I'm
that
really
sequence
packing it in
alone.
today.
I guess I will. I got no
Splash
fun.
an octopus in the bath.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my native habitat.
Shakes no!
yeah, this is about how it goes.
Yeah.
This is why I left.
You're in the like sunbathing. It's kind of relaxing, but hella boring. What's the issue? Have you lost your ability to have some fun unless you're playing video games or partying in wild raves? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you see the problem now. You didn't put on sunscreen, but fun screen, which has a fun protection factor of 50. You wash the fun screen away with some water and put on some sunscreen. There you go. You prevent some sunburn and gain +2 fun. Afterwards, your pizza senses take you to the outskirts of Camp Rival Camp. You find the pizza girl nearby. Her resting, disinterested face is tinged with annoyance.
Oh, hey, are you my next delivery? Sorry I'm 3 hours late. I was only planning on being 2.5 hours late. Customers before you haven't paid for their food yet.
Oh boy.
I can be the creature on the left.
And so you see, my dear co-villainous rivals of Camp Rival Camp, by following my 12-step villainy advice scheme, you can join the dark side in less than a week.
God, Dimitri, listening to you talk makes me want to slam my long, throbbing, insatiable red rocket of anger deep into the dark side.
Sir.
I mean, I'm more about fighting against evil than joining it, but I'm still into your style. You've got some seriously angsty love interest material.
Angsty love interest material is indeed my specialty. Although this does bring up something that's been bothering me. Batness, you are... God damn it. You are a Camp Rival Camp member, and yet you do not seem to act as any one person's rival. Why is that?
What are you talking about? My rival is the Chancellor. I hate his guts and face.
But he's your rival, not the other way around. I turned into Vegeta. The point of rival camp is to be the ravenously sexual hunk of rival for whoever is the protagonist of your life. Now I'm Yajirobe.
A little bit.
It suits him though.
Yeah, I might lean into that.
Wait, what makes someone a rival then? If the Chancellor is my rival, aren't I his rival too?
Whoa, mind fuck. I think I just had a braingasm.
This is indeed a linguistic pickle. Can two people simultaneously be rivals? Wouldn't that just be a mutual hatred scenario? Rivalry implies a more unilateral...
Are you guys ready to pay for your pizza yet? It's getting cold. More importantly, I'm getting bored.
Eager to get the transaction over with, are you? Don't rush Morty the Minotaur doll. He likes a good long tease. We need to see this argument through to its climax.
Morty.
Yeah, well, this is one of those super unsexy situations where you just need to fake the conclusion and get it over with. How can you resolve this stupid argument so that someone will pay for this pizza? A rival is the one who chooses to rival the rivalee, who often doesn't give that much of a fuck and is annoyed by the rivalry. Or, by arguing this intensely, you are all engaging in a rivalry. You're all rivals. Congratulations.
The
I
top
think
one
this one
sounds smart,
matches-
maybe.
Yeah,
so-
I'm not. Fuck!
Aw.
I
Oh.
don't think I had any good choice there.
Egads,
Spider.
it's true. The essence of rivalry is petty disagreement that mounts to a ridiculous degree until your hatred consumes your entire soul.
Oh yeah, I love a good petty disagreement. When Dimitri and I disagree, we settle it by oiling up and wrestling.
You're right, we are rivals now, and that means that we'll never agree on anything ever again. From this day forward, we are always against each other.
Then no way am I paying for a pizza to share with my devastatingly sexy, diametrically opposed nemesis.
Right you are, Mortimer. I propose that our rivalry begin and end with this pizza. We will never pay for it until such time as our rival's defeat is totally and crushingly assured.
Yeah, the first rival whose cannon sounds will pay for the pizza. It may take years, even decades, to declare a loser.
Okay, but the pizza needs to be paid for. Like, now.
Nonsense. We will never pay for it. Only the loser shall.
But
Nope.
We said never.
Never!
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. Thanks for somehow making this worse, Shakes.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
out of here.
Poor pizza girl. It can't please anyone, not even the pizza girl. My fun and charm. The pizza girl storms off and Batnus, Dimitri, and Morty leave you to do stupid rival shit. Whatever that entails. And you're left with -2 fun and -1 charm.
You've got
Oh,
tons
boy.
of creativity, though.
The last day of summer is here. Who will be your summer love? Gotta be.
I mean, yeah, you've.
It's gotta be. Has Ravi did a meteor shower? Yes.
Who will win? Let fate decide. To guide these, like, why do I have the Tarzan soundtrack stuck in my head
Now what
again?
have you got, Shakes?
Oh, well, I had a nice time with Joy once. This is probably the correct choice.
Look at that.
I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Shoot your shot.
You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
The two of us? A summer fling? My apologies, darling, but I'm indebted to my fan base. I owe it to them to date only the trendiest, most fashionable role models for them.
Oh no.
Shouldn't have tried to eat ass. I don't want the world to think I promote, whatever it is you've got going on. No offense.
Milo.
Oh, swiping.
Pain of rejection is too much. You decide from that day on to devote your life to weightlifting. You will weightlift your pain away. Fuck summer love. Your new goal in life is weightlifting in the Olympic Games. Finally, you think Mercia 2032 will be your shot at the gold medal. Unfortunately, that year they decided to change the rules so that people need to prove that they have summer love in order to be eligible for the Olympics. It's something about if you couldn't lift yourself into summer love, how can you lift any other kind of weight? You spend the
Damn.
rest of your life crying in a corner.
Oh
Oh boy, time for me. You finally gathered the courage and asked your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You want to be a summer? Oh, sorry.
You want to be a summer fling, huh? Let me consult with the goddess first. Oh, goddess, I come to you in need of divine advice.
Ah, hey girl.
Goddess, Shakes is asking me if we should date. Would this be advisable, even if it interferes with my duty of saving the world and protecting you?
Do as you want, babe.
But goddess, if I do so, the world will crumble at the dangers of evil forces.
Nah, you're being overdramatic. There's some sort of balance between good and evil. I think we'll do fine. Go follow your dreams.
Goddess, I think I'm losing you. The magic signal is weak and distorted. Your words are coming through all distorted. What are you saying?
I'm saying that.
I lost connection to the goddess, but I think we can all agree she was about to say how bad of an idea it would be for us two to date right now. I'm so sorry.
Oh
Jeez.
man.
Ah!
Oh, I love Monster.
How humiliating. This scars you for life. Distract yourself from the pain, you get super into Thundercats. You write 1,000 plus pages of horny Thundercats fanfic and fill your house with Thundercats themed furniture. You legally make Thundercats your middle name.
Action
life becomes like-
Thundercats Shakespeare.
Damn straight. Your life becomes like 5,000% more Thundercats. In the end, as it turns out, Thundercats can't fill the hole in your heart. I mean, they can't fill any of the holes in your body, unfortunately.
Just
You
not
finally-
trying hard enough.
Put in some more effort, 120%. You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
Wanna be my summer fling, huh? That sounds fucking rad! We can do so much dangerous shit together before school starts again. I have so many terrible ideas on ways to blow shit up that I can only do with another person. So care to be my partner in crime?
Okay. Your lawyer would advise you to say no, but your heart says absolutely yes. I'm gonna put my faith in what I most believe in. The last day of camp was awesome. Damien tried to set the lake on fire. Even though he ultimately failed, his efforts turned into a natural hot spring. The two of you relaxed in the bubbling hot water and talked about life. Crazy intense Damien is great, but relaxing hot springs Damien is even better, and a lot more naked.
You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
Wait, you want to be my summer fling?
OMG!
I mean, I guess so. But not because I actually like you or anything. That'd be ridiculous. I mean, if anything, I'm just going out with you so I can learn your weaknesses and plot to kill you. Yeah, I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just using this as the perfect cover. It's a date. Oh.
The last day of camp was intense. Oh, it's so cute!
That is really
Before the meteor shower, you two plundered dungeons and fought giant creatures all day. Afterwards, you and Aravi tended to each other's wounds in a romantic, sensual way.
Mm.
You never thought being an adventurer could be so adorable.
Yay.
Yeehaw!
Look at all this stuff.
And all this stuff that he has done on their own, except
Yeah.
Dating monsters
Fade
is
to
fun.
black.
Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime.
felt like 30 minutes over schedule.
A little
That
bit.
night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night. No matter
At least
how
I
many
made a
years
song that changed hell for 300 years.
Even today, I can still close my eyes, and I'm there. On that last summer night. Feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around that campfire. So young and unafraid. And so ready to start. Yay! Thank you for joining us all for...
Oh,
It's so cute. I love the end
Oh.
animations. They're so
They're
good.
singing about it being the streamer version of the song.
that's good.
There's Polly in there if you can't see her.
Yeah, I see her.
Okay. But once again, thank you so much for joining us for this segment of the Full Nasty charity without a fancy name, benefiting Palestine Children's Relief Fund. Once again, if you would like to make a donation, you can use the command charity to bring up the donation link. And if you'd like to know more about what we've got planned for today, you can use the command marathon to get a tweet that'll have our schedule for the rest of the day that'll show you all the cool stuff that we're doing all into the night.
Thanks, Gopher, for the $25 donation, saying $1 per being over schedule. Well, minus a few, but 300 looks better than 305, right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shakes, since we're going back to you, do you want me to let the credits play out, or
Yeah,
before
as
I
much
send
as
the
I'd
raid
like to
over?
watch 'em, I should
Oh, I just mean, like, are you ready? Are you ready for me, or do you need a few minutes?
I need a couple minutes to get
Okay.
ready. So,
I'll let the credits keep playing out.
Are you able to like boot me out?
I don't.
I don't want to hit anything
I'm not sure.
that'll skip the credits.
I don't think I can.
You can close the window. Like, on your bar, you can just hit
Yeah,
the...
got it. It was full screen, but I can hold F4. All right, I'll be over there. See you in a minute. I'll ping you when I get ready.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
But as we just mentioned, right after this, we're moving back to Action Shakespeare's channel for the Sewell wrestling segment of this marathon. It's gonna be a really cool time. Gonna watch some cool OCs and others. It's a wild cast, so I implore you to go check it out. It's a pretty wild ride. Who knows what's going to happen? What? So I've never actually listened to the streaming version of this song before.
Pretty great.
It's pretty great. Oh, it's so cute. Ah, it's so cute.
I wish they updated this for new characters they added in.
Yeah. That. Yeah. That
I mean,
probably
I
would've taken
understand
a lot
why
of
they
work,
didn't,
but
but-
yeah.
Yeah, this was probably an asset they had to have going pretty early on. So yeah, thank you again. Fiona, this was your first time playing any Monster Prom games, right? How'd you like it?
I really enjoyed it.
This
It
is
was raunchier than I expected.
Oh wait,
this
it's bad.
this
Yeah.
this game is great.
Oh heck, Hummel, thank you so very much for that $20 donation. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day.
All right, I gotta go cool off and drink some water.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. Oh no! How do I escape?
Oh.
I did it. All right. I'm leaving, and boom. They're gonna. All right, bye.
Head back because I'm still on donation meeting.
Let's see. I think everything should be fine as it is there for now. But yeah, did you end up pursuing the character you wanted most, or do you think next time you play you'd like want to go after somebody else?
I kind of went with Mila just because I started with them first, and then like everyone else was going after. Surprisingly, no one went after Dolly.
I was really surprised. I thought everyone would be fighting over her, or at the very least, Spider and Shakes. Granted, I thought Joy would also be a high contester as the big titty goth girl.
I mean, we just didn't run into Joy that much.
Yeah, not too much. We would have to like intentionally try to run into her a bit more, I think. The cards are just not in our favor. Oh, it looks like Shakes is ready for us now. So I'm gonna get that raid going. But once again, thank you all so much for joining us. Stay tuned for some more cool stuff for great causes over on Action Shakespeare's channel. I do believe most of the rest of the night should be over there. But we'll see. There might be like one thing that's on someone else's channel left tonight. But in any case, have a great rest of your days. Alright, stream is officially over. Okay, cool.